Hello, it is Tuesday. You might want to hit pause and grab a notebook, a pencil, and a multiplication chart. When you have those three things, come back. And I will change my screen and we will begin. Okay, so our topic today is volume. Remember, we've done this in the past. Volume is for three-dimensional figures, and that gives us a length and a width and a height. So it's 3 dimensions, 3 numbers every time. So on this picture here on the rectangular prism, I've got a length of 5, I've got a width of 2, and a height of 8. Basically, when you multiply, you can write these any order you wish. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to write them in the order I circled them. So I need to take length times width times height. So if I do 5 times 2, that's 10. And 8 times 10 is 80. So I have 80 cubes. This size on the inside. Cubes, 3 dimensions. You got to write down a 3 here because it's length, width, and height. So that's why you got 3 dimensions on your answers too. Okay, so 80 cubes and the size of meters. So what we're going to do right now is apply this to our current skills, which is fractions. So I'm going to go through a couple examples with you. So here's example number 1, another rectangular prism. My length is 6 times my width, which is 7/12, times a height of a half. Now I notice 2 of these numbers are fractions, but I'm going to make the 6, that's a whole number, into a fraction over 1. Okay, I am going to cross cancel because I don't want big numbers. So I'm looking at my numbers here. I'm going to cross cancel this 2 all the way over here with the 6. I'm going to cut them in half. So half of 2 is 1. Half of 6 is 3. I spy with my little eye another one. I'm going to do 3 and 12. I'm going to divide them by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 12 divided by 3 is 4. And I don't see anything else. So 1 times 7 is 7. And 7 times 1 is still 7. 1 times 4 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. My answer is 7/4. And since we did 3 dimensions, I'm going to put a 3 on them. 7/4. Or some people would like to write 1 and 7 minus 4 is 3. Keep your denominator feet cubed. I would also take that answer as well. Both are correct. Example number 2. Find volume again. So my length is 11/12 times my width, which is 2/3. And my height here is just a 4. And since these two are fractions, I'm going to make my 4 into a fraction. And again, I'm going to cross cancel. Let's see. Let's do these two. I'm going to take 4 divided by 4, which is 1, and 12 divided by 4, which is 3. I don't think there's anything else I can do. So 11 times 2 is 22, and 22 times 1 is 22. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 1 is 9. And my label is feet, 3 dimensions, cubed. Or some people might say, oh, 9 can fit in there twice. That's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's 4 left over. But keep in the 9. Feet cubed. Last example. Still finding volume, but I've got mixed numbers this time. So length is 3 1/3 times width 2 1/2 times height, which is 3 3/4. Now what we've been doing is making these improper. So let's go ahead and do it. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10 over 3 times 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1, 5 over 2 times 3 times 4 is 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 over 4. Gonna totally cross cancel here. I'm gonna do these in half. Half of 10 is 5. Half of 4 is 2. I'm gonna go all the way over here this time. I'm gonna divide both of these by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 15 divided by 3 is 5. I have all 5s up here. That isn't gonna work, so I'm gonna multiply. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 5 times 5 is 25. And 25 times 5 is 125. I know that because 5 quarters is worth $1.25. That's it. And I had 3 dimensions. So feet cubed. Or, and I know people are going to want to do this, you could do 125 divided by 4, but 4 doesn't go into 1. Nope. Goes into 12 3 times. 4 times 3 is 12. I have no leftovers. Bring down the 5. 4 goes into 5 once. 1 times 4 is 4. I have 1 left over, and since we're doing fractions, I'm going to quit. That 1 goes on the top of the fraction as a leftover. The 4 is what goes on the bottom, my denominator. So I would also take 31 and 1/4 feet cubed. So that's volume in a nutshell, guys, with fractions. Good luck.